Hello everybody from Plant Reviews UK, today 24th of March, and I'm talking now about one of my favorite blue flowers, that is Scilla siberica or Scilla siberica. I'm sorry for the pronunciation as I'm not an English native speaker. The Scilla siberica or Scilla siberica is also called commonly as Siberian Squill or Wood Squill, and is a species in the family Asparagaceae, subfamily Scilloideae. Despite its name, it is not native to Siberia, but it's native to southwestern Russia, Caucasus and Turkey. It grows from bulbs and it is about between 10 and 15 centimeters tall, and it is about 5 centimeters wide, and the leaves are kind of strap shaped green, and usually between 3 and 4, as you can see in my plants. The flower stem, there are several flower stems per plant, per bulb, usually 3 or 4 in my case. And the flowers are extremely beautiful because of the very blue color. As you can see, is one of the bluest of the blue flowers you can grow in your garden. The flowers are pretty small. They are about 2.53 centimeters in diameter, and they are blue with a darker bluish purple stripe in the middle, and they are composed by 6 tepals, and also the anthers as well as blue pollen, as you can see above my thumb here. The flowers do not bear any fragrance, at least I cannot detect any particular fragrance from these plants, that anyway are quite small. They are usually 2 or 3 flowers per stem, as you can see. The petals are sometimes reflected or sometimes pointing forward, and the flowers are nodding, as you can see in most of the flower stems. Sometimes they're a little bit more horizontal, but most of them, as you can see, are nodding. However, the color is even bluer on the external part, so actually you appreciate this beautiful blue color even more, considering that the flowers are nodding. Because as you can see in the inner side of the flower, the blue is a little bit paler, while on the external part is a lot more intense, and this is a common feature in basically, yeah, all my flowers, I think. So actually the blue is even more intense, as you can see, on the external part of the flower. So it's better for once that the flowers are not and they are not facing upwards. After flowering, the flower stems become limp, and the capsules, the pod mature. You can see here near my finger a seed pod maturing. I'm not sure if I have any more. Actually, yes, there is an even more developed seed pod here, and this is obviously green because it's still maturing. When they will mature, they will be like very dark, and they will split open, releasing the seeds that are brown on the ground. When the seeds are mature, the leaves, this is a bulb, so the leaves that are now green, after the flowers fade, they continue to stay green for a while, but usually when the seed pods mature, it is the time, so between late spring and early summer, then the foliage dies down as well, and the bulbs go dormant until next spring. As usual for most bulb, Scilla siberica need to be planted in well-drained soil and full sun or at least partial shade. You can plant it in underneath shrubs that are quite open, so in this case there is like a partial shade, and squills will be great in this environment, and also they look great in pots. For example, when you have shrubs that are not evergreen, and in winter they are still bare without leaves, the plants will make a nice interesting point with their beautiful blue flowers coming up between late winter and early spring, when it's still too early for many shrubs to get flowers and leaves. The bulbs are very easily available in garden centers and online, and sometimes also in supermarket, and need to be planted 5 centimeters deep and 5 centimeters apart in autumn. This plant is great for gardens and is very tough. It can grow between USDA zones 2 until 8, so it is really can grow in a wide range of conditions. It's very adaptable to any soil as long as it is well drained, and the flowers, as you can see, are really nice. Definitely recommended in the garden, and also, as I said, looks great in pots too, as well. And even if the size is very diminutive, this is a very tough plant, and I have it in areas of my garden as well, and it can really withstand, is one of the few small plants that can withstand weeds, because in case there's lots of weeds around, usually the flower stem are able to get a little bit longer than usual, and still you will be able to appreciate the beautiful blue flowers. As usual, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, it would be great if you can please give a thumbs up, and also if you like this video and the other videos on my channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. In this way, it is completely free for you, but you help me making me noticed by the YouTube platform, that in turn can support and grow my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.